Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Your shortcut to, well, really understanding what's going on. Today, we're tackling a platform many businesses still kind of underestimate. Instagram.
Mm-hmm. Often gets pigeonholed, doesn't it?
It does. You think influencers, maybe nice photos of food.
Yeah.
But for local businesses, even something really hands-on like roofing, it's actually becoming, well, essential, pretty much non-negotiable.
Right. It's moved way beyond just casual posting.
Exactly. See, the digital world is noisy, incredibly noisy. So standing out isn't just about being there. It's about making a real visual splash.
Yeah.
So our mission today, figure out how you can use Instagram's, unique visual strengths to cut through all that noise, actually attract local homeowners, and drive some real business growth.
And that visual element is key. A really good before and after of a roof job. That can say more than paragraphs of text.
1,000 words, right? It's that instant connection.
It really is. Instagram lets you build that connection, that trust, often visually, before someone even reads a caption. It's quite powerful.
Okay, so connection starts with reaching the right audience. Our sources point out that while, follower counts look nice, the real engine here is Instagram's targeting. Precision targeting.
Absolutely. And it's way more sophisticated than just basic demographics. We're talking about the same kind of powerful advertising tools you find on Facebook. So you can get incredibly specific, like geofencing certain neighborhoods you service.
Okay.
Targeting homeowners based on income, maybe, or even retargeting people who visited your website recently.
Ah, retargeting. So showing ads to people already familiar.
Exactly. It means your posts, your stories, they show up right in the feeds of the people most likely to actually need your roofing services. It's very efficient.
Right, makes sense. So you've narrowed down the who. Now, how do you make them, stop scrolling? That's the content piece. And Instagram is perfect for visual stuff like roofing.
It really is where it shines. But it's got to be more than just like a nice photo of a finished roof. It needs to be strategic visual proof.
Strategic visual proof. Okay, Unpack that. What does that look like for a roofer?
Well, think dynamic content. Maybe a time-lapse video showing a whole roof installation, start to finish. It shows your team's efficiency, the process.
Okay, I like that.
Or maybe some really impressive drone footage of a big project you just finished. Shows the quality, the scale.
Yeah, that overhead view can be powerful.
Definitely. Or even quick videos like Instagram Reels or Stories. You could briefly explain different roofing materials, the benefits, or maybe just a quick day in the life showing your crew adds authenticity.
So short-form video is big here.
Our sources suggest it gets significantly higher engagement often, especially for service businesses, compared to just static pictures. It feels more real, builds that trust faster.
Got it. Show, don't just tell. Using the platform's strengths.
Precisely.
Which, leads us to the bottom line, right? Proven lead generation. Likes are nice, sure, but you need the phone to ring. You need bookings, signed contracts.
Exactly. That's the whole point. We often talk about a marketing funnel, and it sounds like jargon, but it's just the path, really. On Instagram, those great visuals pull people in. That's awareness. Then the targeting and the informative content, maybe those videos explaining materials, that builds interest and consideration.
Okay, so you're guiding them.
You're guiding them. And then you need clear calls to action. Link in bio for a free quote or encouraging direct messages. That turns the interest into an actual conversion, a lead.
Right. It's a process, not just random posts.
It's a strategic process. And expert teams, like the ones at Marketing 360, for example, they understand how to optimize all these pieces together, the visuals, the targeting, the calls to action to get real results, turning followers into actual customers.
Okay. So wrapping this up, what's the main takeaway for, the local business owner listening?
I think the core message is pretty clear. Instagram isn't just some trendy add-on anymore. It's a serious tool for growth, a critical asset, really.
Yeah, it's moved from nice to have to need to have.
Definitely. If you embrace a smart strategy, use those compelling visuals, nail the targeting, you can reach way more of the right customers, build real brand recognition locally, and ultimately scale your business.
Scale to new heights, you might say.
You could say that for roofing.
Right. So here's a final thought to leave you with. Don't just post. Use Instagram to prosper. Think strategically about how every single post fits into that bigger picture of growth.